The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Metro Manila Subway project is still facing some challenges in construction. Project manager engineer Mikey Mendoza told Agenda that acquiring land for the subway project remains a problem. Mendoza explained that several landowners refused to let go of their property to make way for the subway. Aside from the right-of-way issues, the impact of the pandemic has also delayed construction further. Because of this, Phase 1 of the project is expected to be completed by 2028.
Nagsimula po kami from scratch. Wala po talagang available na lupa bukod po dun sa mga na-identify na government properties na pwede pong daanan ng subway. So, may mga konti pa rin pong property owners na nagre-refuse talagang makipag-cooperate po.
Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo is set to be bypassed by the Commission on Appointments for a second time. CA Chairman and Senate President Mig Zubiri said they need more time to tackle Tulfo's citizenship issues as well as other issues that were raised during the past confirmation hearings. Because of this, Malacanang will have to reappoint Tulfo so that he can face the CA again after the holiday break. Tulfo earlier admitted to acquiring American citizenship but clarified that he has already renounced it this year.
We need to get a certification that is no longer an American citizen. Parang kulang. Kulang yung documentation. If he can just give us documentary proof that he's no longer, a certification that he's no longer an American citizen, as he admitted to us that he's been, it was only 2021 when he utilized his American, or he still had his American passport. So medyo conflicting yung information, kaya hintayin natin yung susunod na hearing.
And the guidelines for the single ticketing system in Metro Manila is set to be released by early next year. Justine Punsalang with the report.
The MMDA, along with Metro Manila mayors and the LTO, are still finalizing the parameters for the single ticketing system in the Metro. According to MMDA Chairman Attorney Romando Artes, Metro Manila LGUs will soon have access to the LTO system where records of traffic violations are kept. Each violation will count as a demerit point, which, upon reaching a cap, will have consequences.
Ang apprehending officer po can communicate sa kanilang City Hall to check kung ilan na po yung demerit points kasi may access na po ang LGU sa LTO system. In which case, right there and then, pag nakita po ng apprehending officer na confirm niya na meron ng 10 demerit points yung driver na yon, pwede na pong i-confiscate yung license.
The technical working group explained that under the single ticketing system, a motorist will be penalized once, regardless of the number of times they will be apprehended for the same traffic violation. They said this system will weed out irresponsible motorists.
This approach will allow us to properly monitor yung mga drivers po natin at sa ganun po talagang yung pagbibigay po natin ng lisensya, we only give it to deserving and qualified drivers.
20 common traffic violations will be included in the single ticketing system. While the list is not yet available, Makati Mayor Abby Binay said that the list includes disrespecting traffic enforcers.
I think we fail to realize that they are public servants. Bakit sa ibang bansa, pag hinuhuli tayo, takot na takot tayo? Pero bakit sa sarili nating lugar, nakikipag-argumento pa tayo?
Also part of the single ticketing system is an easier payment scheme. According to the DSWD, violators will be able to pay off their penalties through bayad centers. But for those who plan on contesting their violations, the MMDA chairman said that they are also streamlining the process for this. However, with the system still being fine-tuned, Metro Manila mayors agreed not to confiscate the licenses for the time being. Instead, LGUs will compile the traffic violations and submit the list to the LTO. Guidelines for the single ticketing system is expected to be released and implemented by the first quarter of 2023. For News 5, Justine Punsalang, we are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The provincial government of Rizal is set to reach out to victims of the flash flood incident in Tanay. Jenny Dongon with the details.
Survivors of a flash flood incident in Tanay, Rizal are still in shock. Lola Nelia is one of the survivors, but her 5-year-old granddaughter was one of the fatalities. 8 people were killed, including senior citizens, after flash flood swept the jeepney they were riding on.
Pupunta po ako sa bubong. Yung pong apo ko, karga-karga ko. Kasi wala naman po talagang choice, talagang aakyat kayo. Ang nangyari po sa akin, inano po ako nung malaking baha. Yung malaking salpok po nung nakabitaw po ako. Pati yung apo ko, nabitawan ko na po. Gumugulong na rin po ako, nawala na ako ng malay. Buti may nakasipa po sa akin ng mga nagre-rescue. Dinampot po ako. Sabi niya, ba't malambot? Dinampot po ako ng mga pahinante. Ayun, nakaligtas naman po ako pero yung apo ko hindi.
Meanwhile, Lola Catalina can't help but cry as she recalled the nightmare. She was with her 7 grandchildren when the tragedy happened. She, along with the others, were on their way home from getting cash assistance from the DSWD. Lola Catalina said she and her grandchildren were looking forward to dinner once they got the 4,600 peso cash aid.
Ang ginawa ko dun sa may bubong kasi nakaganon pinipilit ko yung ilong ko dun sa bubong para makahinga ako. Pero pag umano ang tubig, hindi ako makahinga. Tapos talagang hindi ako nawalan ng loob. Sabi ko, Diyos ko po, kailangan po, tulungan niyo po ako. Sabi ko, kailangan ang isip ko makalabas ako sa jeep. Kasi pag nakalabas ako ng jeep, talagang mabubuhay ako.
The provincial government of Rizal has vowed to provide financial and psychological aid to the victims, especially the children. They are also set to coordinate with DSWD over the process of cash aid distribution, especially in far-flung areas.
I understand DSWD is doing their best to reach out, but sometimes sabi ko nga gusto natin lahat tumulong, pero sana magkaroon tayo ng insight sa living conditions ng mga tinutulungan natin. This is an eye-opener. Sabi ko, hindi naman porke may mga nagwis ng buhay. Pero it's an eye-opener as to how things are conducted. But like what I said, I don't want their deaths to be in vain.
For News 5, Jenny Dongon, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Voter registration for the 2023 Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections resumed today. COMELEC offices and other satellite venues will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. Registration will run until January 31 of 2023. President Bongbong Marcos has expressed support for the proposed Sovereign Wealth Fund, saying it will help the Philippines secure additional investments. He also called on the public to hold off judgment on the proposal until the details are finalized. And Ginebra import Justin Brownlee is closer to becoming a naturalized Filipino citizen after the Senate unanimously approved the bill on his naturalization. This bill will be transmitted to Malacanang for the president's signature. Brownlee is being eyed as reinforcement for the 6th and final window of the FIBA World Cup Asian qualifiers. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.